In James chapter 1, verse 2 and 4, here's what it says. Consider it all joy, my brethren, when you encounter various trials, knowing that the testing of your faith produces endurance. And let endurance have its perfect result, that you may be perfect and complete, lacking in nothing. Consider it all joy. You may be thinking, give me a break. Does James really think that trials are joyful? Yeah, that's exactly what he wrote. No, he didn't say, consider yourself lucky, or hey, don't trials just make you happy? No, he wrote, consider it all joy. And there is a difference. In a book called Shattered Dreams by Larry Crabb, he wrote this: people who insist on happiness never find joy. Happiness is a result of favorable circumstances and is transient or changing in nature. But joy remains even during unfavorable circumstances. Joy is a calmness that runs beneath life's storms. It's a delight that stills the heart and anchors the soul. On this Memorial Day weekend, I think about those who endured. I like on Memorial Day weekend to watch some historical reflections on what others have endured. Whether it be the movie Band of Brothers or, some of the things that come on TV. Because it reminds me that people of character never just get there. They endure. They have a mission focus. They have a deep-seated joy knowing that their delayed gratification makes so much more for others. They have a harmony with others to achieve a greater good. These are the things that I just want to ask you, what about you? What about you? This Memorial Day, what kind of person do you want to be? Would you rather be a person of significance or a person of renown, famous? I mean, think about it carefully. Because the answer to that question will shape your entire future, including the decisions that you make, the way you relate to others, and even how you go about fulfilling the role God has assigned you. Making a positive difference is your responsibility with God's help. God will take care of the rewards. Remember, it just was a few months ago that we talked about this out of Matthew chapter 6, where Jesus says, be careful not to do your acts of righteousness before men, to be seen by them. If you do, you'll have no reward from your Father in heaven. So when you give to the needy, do not announce it with trumpets, as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and on the streets to be honored by men. I tell you the truth, they have received their reward in full. But when you give to the needy, do not let your left hand know what your right hand's doing, so that your giving may be in secret. Then your Father who sees what is done in secret will reward you. I like to capsulize all that with this little phrase that I've learned. An audience of one. What about you? Are you going to leverage the influence that God has given you? As I've said, every one of us are called. We're instructed. We're commanded to be bright light and strong salt. No greater love does a man have than this, that he laid down his life for his friends. When I found this picture on the screen here, it caused me to choke up. This is a gravesite in Normandy. Here rests in honored glory a comrade in arms, known but to God. Wow. I don't care if anybody knows my name. I don't care if I ever write a book. I don't care to have any kind of fame. All I want is one day that He'll be proud of me, that I was a good donkey. And I pray the same for you. Let's make a difference